Hello, welcome to the channel and a series of videos which focuses on using hot peppers in recipes which are canning safe so you can enjoy your peppers year-round. Today's creation is primarily a condiment with a wide variety of uses but can also be blended and thickened, creating a unique hot sauce. If you like this recipe, give us a like. Better yet, for quick access to the channel for more interesting recipes, your subscribing to the channel would be greatly appreciated. Today we're making hot cherry chutney. So for our ingredients, we have 4 cups of pitted cherries. A bag of frozen works great, no need to remove the pits. 3 to 4 Scotch bonnets minced. 2 to 3 tablespoons of minced ginger. A half cup of fine diced onion. A half cup of apple cider vinegar. 2 tablespoons Worcestershire. A quarter cup of balsamic vinegar, the juice and rind of 2 limes, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/8 of a teaspoon ground clove, 1 tablespoon yellow mustard seed, and 3/4 cups of brown sugar. Optional, 2 to 3 ounces of golden rum. Now the prep's fairly easy. Dice up your ginger and onion, and I like to use a slap chop. This allows me to get it more of a fine dice and an irregular dice. So it's almost minced but fairly irregular. Set that in the pot. Move on to your peppers. Always use gloves when working with hot peppers. So you will want to stem them, halve them, remove the membranes and seeds, and set them into a toaster oven or an oven for a quick 5 to 6 minute broil. And move on to grating and juicing your limes. Now, this is used mostly as a condiment, but it goes with all things pork. Pork chop, pork roast, pulled pork, ham, but an excellent use is actually with a bacon cheeseburger. A little mayo on the bottom bun, the bacon cheeseburger, and some hot cherry chutney, lettuce. I guess tomatoes optional, but it's delicious. So simmer off the veg until it's translucent. Then add in the 4 cups of chopped cherries. The broiled and minced hot peppers. And a 1/4 cup balsamic vinegar. There we go. Next in with 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard seed and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Next in with 1 teaspoon of salt, and a half cup of apple cider vinegar. We'll get the juice and rind of the 2 limes in. Three-quarter cup brown sugar. Now 1/8 teaspoon of ground clove, 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon, and it is optional with the rum, but I find that it really complements the flavor of the cherries. And I'll give everything a good mix. We're going to simmer it for 30 to 40 minutes. While the chutney's simmering, we've been boiling our jars, and this makes 1 1/4 liters or 5.5 cups. I often like to put them in half-pint jars. Seems to be the right serving size. So boil off your utensils for a minute or two and begin jarring. When you're jarring, use a funnel. If some sauce gets on the rim, clean it off with a paper towel. You want to fill the jars up until the bottom of the ring band threads, so that leaves about 3/4 of an inch headspace for proper sealing. Boil off your lids and rings, softening the gum for a good seal. This chutney also goes well with turkey. In fact, you can mix some in with your cranberry sauce to spice it up. Once you have the lids in place, give the ring bands a little twist to get them in place as well. And then grab a tea towel or oven mitt and give it a nice tight snug. So the jars go back into the water bath counter for a 20-minute water bath boil. And just like that, they're done. We'll give them a little wipe. Now you can see the consistency on this chutney is a little thin, and a trick is to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum to give it a slight thickening. You can also use the xanthan gum if you want to convert this into a hot wing sauce, blending it into a hot sauce. Give this a little taste. Delicious. You can eat it off the spoon. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.